Greetings, Gnagey family. This is your proud commissioner. It's with great joy that I address you all. As I look forward to the next 30 years as commissioner of the league, I would like to address a couple things that happened this last year to ensure that we don't make any mistakes going forward again. I'm sure everyone had a lot of fun with the bracket this year. The emails were really enjoyable. However, there were a couple things that could have been avoided that would have made it more pleasant for everyone involved. The first involves Katie, which has been the center of this controversy from the beginning. The reason that Katie's bracket still stands for quite a few reasons. A, she has precedent. She looked and did this the last 2 years, and so it would make sense she would do it again. B, Katie hates the bracket, so she would never fill out a bracket unless she knew it would be submitted to the family challenge. And C, Katie has shown continual times to try to fit it in at the last minute, and not really sure what she's doing. All of those reasons show that her intentions were well, and that she really wanted to be included, she just didn't make the right steps along the process for that to happen. So for those reasons, Katie's bracket stands. Klein did a great job sending me the email at an appropriate time. The other thing that really factored in was the fact that we didn't think Katie had a real honest shot at doing anything in the tournament. This was a conversation Klein and I had privately, which would be open to the transcript if anybody would like, where we discussed that we don't really need to deal with Katie's bracket because the odds of it doing anything are marginal. In fact, some would say 5%. She had a 5% chance of winning, and so we regarded it as something to not bring into the group in case it caused a bunch of controversy. See what's happening now, for example. Moving on to the other part of this, bystander who had no intentions of causing this. That's Creighton. Creighton did an absolutely wonderful job at fulfilling the areas that Katie came up short in, mainly submitting his bracket to the actual group. Creighton excelled in this in extraordinary fashion, well beyond his years. He also did a great job making selections, and through that he was rewarded with a top spot that was not fully realized because Katie, again, beat him with an overall score. Since we now have two standing brackets that both have merit and both have good standing, what do we do with this? As your wise commissioner, I've given this a lot of evaluation. I've heard all of your inputs, and all of it matters, some more than others. Some of your comments have really hurt. Hang on for this truck. Continuing on forward through this, what do we do as a solution? Well, the clear and obvious answer is to have co-champions. Katie, who had the most points and did a great job making picks, gets her name on the plaque, and Creighton, who technically won the Gnagey pool, gets his name on the plaque. Both will receive a prize and an award and be recognized as the formal champions of the 2015 Gnagey Bracket Challenge. So that's all I have to say at this time. There will be a formal appeal process. I will have a personal email made that I will not check for the next 5 years. All emails can go directly to that, and in 5 years I will give them proper consideration because I'm sure they have a lot of good points and a lot of merit. So we will have a trophy celebration. It will be wonderful. Both victors will be recognized, and the world will continue on. Thank you very much for your time. Until next year, signing off, Jeremy Roop, Head Bracket Commissioner.